Hello, and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to take a trip to Wakayama Prefecture in Japan, which is in central Japan. It's on it fills up about half of what's called the Kii Peninsula, K-I-I, Kii Peninsula. And this beer is called Nagisa Pale Ale. And it comes from the Nagisa Brewery, which is located in a town called Shirahama, which is a kind of a famous beach area in the Kansai region. It's a kind of curved, light sand beach, kind of not white sand exactly, but very nicely designed little beach. And a lot of tourists go there in the summer. It can get quite crowded. And Nagisa has been around since 1997, as they said here, first breath, 1997. Doesn't seem like they've been around that long, but they have apparently. And they have a range of 9 regular beers that they sell. And this is the one that comes out most often, that you see most often in stores, if you happen to find it in a store. And they have, according to Untapped, 19 beers. RateBeer lists only 17 of them. So they've been around a while, and I tend to see them at beer festivals more than anywhere else, than on tap in beer bars in the Kansai area. So I think they do depend quite a bit on the tourist trade in the Wakayama area. So you do see their beers if you travel down to that area. And it's a beautiful part of Japan. You can drive straight down the middle through the mountains and follow the old Kumano Kodo Trail, which is a kind of a Buddhist, or actually is it Shinto? I can't even remember. But it's kind of a trail for religious penitents to follow and hop from shrine to shrine as they travel throughout the area. It's actually a beautiful mountainous area, and I don't recommend going there in the summer. It can get quite crowded, but the rest of the year is definitely fine. Okay, so let's give this one a go. On RateBeer, this one has 21 ratings for a score of 3.13. And it's out of 5, and 45 percentile for all beers, and a 39 percentile for its style, which is American Pale Ale. On Untapped, it's got a grand total of 492 ratings, an average of 3.42. So, as usual, quite a bit higher than the RateBeer ratings. Let's give this one a go. I've not had this one in quite a while. Okay, it pours out a rather clear, rather dark sort of amber brown color with a solid 2 fingers of kind of spongy, light tan head. A little bit darker than off-white, not quite beige or tan. And let's put her in the light and see what we get. So you can see some very gentle carbonation rising there. It is completely clear. You can look right through it. And the nose is kind of delicately malty. Maybe some stone fruit, sweet sort of aromas coming up. This tastes more British to me than it does American. It has a kind of British sort of sweetness in the initial does balance a little bit in mid palate, but then kind of returns to a sort of cloying sweetness in the finish. It's very, very malty beer. And I read somewhere that it has 1 ton. Okay. It has won awards. They talk about this on the back here. It's won some awards, and but supposedly it contains four different types of hops, and you don't really get the sense of that in this that much. So, yeah, definitely I'm going to say this is not an American pale ale, or American style at all. It's British. I mean, or it has the strong malty sweetness of a British pale ale. So it's quite tasty. Very, very malty beer. Nice enough. And you know, you happen to see this one around, and certainly if you travel in Wakayama, you will certainly see it, and I recommend giving it a try. They do have a brew, they have a restaurant or a tap room. I've gone by it once when I was down there and I didn't stop, but I should have, I suppose, next time. Okay, well that's it for today. Thank you very much, and please subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment, okay? We're going to move on to some beers from the Japanese major beer companies next time for the next few videos, and I hope you will watch